Hello, everyone. What is going on? What is going on? We are here. We are not late. We are on time today. How is everyone doing on this lovely Monday afternoon in the UK? It's very, very sunny here in the UK, and it's supposed to be sunny all week, so everyone is naturally in a better mood, which is great, which is so good. We need more of this weather in this world that is very, very gloomy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, everyone? But how was your weekend? Wait, when did I see you? Oh, it was only Saturday, wasn't it? It was Saturday I saw you guys. I've got my coffee with a bit of oat milk. Funky Playbox, get your damn coffee ready. That is the rules. Oh, this hits the spot. Yes, I've got to go back to work later, but it's okay. It is okay. I have got to... I want to go New York one day. Maybe that's where we'll do the meetup. Anyone from New York? Probably like 2 people. Maybe we'll do the meetup there. But guys, if you do not mind, there is no intro today as I didn't have time. You know, it's a bit annoying. I can't do the intro. If you can hit the like button, that will be great. There is a lot of news to go through. We are going to run through Ubisoft. We're going to talk about that takeover, that 1 billion takeover from Tencent. We're going to talk about Naughty Dog and that supposed secret game. We're also going to talk about Intergalactic. We're going to talk about, well, also the HBO series of The Last of Us 2. Neil Druckmann said some things, you know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about WB Games because it seems like they just do not like money by cancelling that Hogwarts Legacy DLC. We're talking about a new Batman game, and we're going to have a look at MindsEye, which is very weird because what I've seen of that trailer looks great, but it's coming out soon, and we've got another trailer, and that's it. It's kind of like, all right, well, so what is this game going to be about? So that is the news we are going to talk about today. And yeah, we're going to go through it all. And it's going to be a new stream today. No games today, unfortunately, because we don't have time. And guys, yeah, there's a lot of news, and anything you pick up, we're going to talk about that as well. So there's too much to go through today. Too much important news that we need to go through. Also, my tooth. I realized I got my wisdom taken out on my left side. I realized I still got my right side. I think it's my wisdom teeth coming through. I'm like 90% sure. The pain in this right side at the top. So I'm going to the dentist tomorrow. And, oh man, I hope I don't have to take them out. But let's see. Steam coming to Xbox. Is that new? What? Is Steam coming to Xbox? Has that been announced? So any news at the end, we're going to talk about it. Well, it's a supposed rumor. Okay, well, you know, we'll have a talk about that as well. That might be a game changer when it comes to their next console. So, yeah, how are we doing? I've been playing obviously Assassin's Creed Shadows, and you know what? I was playing afterwards on Saturday, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna just do things in the open world. I'm going to go to a few question marks. I'm going to explore. And I have to say, I think I know, like, how do I say this? The game looks beautiful, but I'll explain it in a minute. Marcelo, thank you for the support, man. It means a lot. We're going to get there. Neutronians forever. Yes, we will. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We're going to build this. Listen, we're doing very well. So we're going to get there. We're going to make it full time, and there'll be streams every day. Maybe not every day, but thank you, Marcelo. But I can see where Ubisoft kind of go wrong. This is me playing years of their games, playing so many of their Assassin's Creed games. I'm going through this world, and I'm collecting some codexes, some codex pages, and I collect 3 of 3. And I'm like, listen, I'm enjoying the game. But I was like, this is like the same thing I've been doing. And when you look at just exploring the open world and collecting these treasures and doing this, I can see where it can go. They lack innovation, because I'm like, they've nailed the world building. I really like the combat in this game. It's very simplistic. I prefer Ghost of Tsushima, But there's so many, there's so many fetch quests and there's so many codex pages. Okay, why am I getting those? Yeah, it's just like, listen, I'm enjoying it so far. I really like the, you know, when you do the meditation, I actually like that little mini game because you know what, I do it with my eyes closed and it feels like I'm like meditating, going with the sound. And then it goes into a story and then you go into the past and then you do a whole mission. And I feel like that is where they're lacking because I'm like, there's so much that is so good. Sponsorship denied. Hey, they'll be stupid not to. There's so much that could be good. But and also, I'll say it, the NPCs. And now I know I keep comparing to Kingdom Come, but you need innovation. I feel like I'm going through this beautiful world and I'm like, there's not much I can do with these NPCs. Nothing's happening. And I could imagine there's a lot of people, like, I love Rise of the Ronin. You could argue that that's very similar, but I really like those games. But I look at Assassin's Creed rather than Rise of the Ronin because how long has Assassin's Creed been going on for? And I just feel like, man, they should be having NPCs like Kingdom Come, like Red Dead Redemption 2 by now. That's what I think at this moment. But don't get me wrong, I haven't done much of the main story. And that's the thing, so many people are different. I feel like as you get older or you become better at games, you know, your levels increase. Unless you're just a casual gamer and you're just like, I want to get home, I love these sort of games. It's like my junk food. Then it's a bit different, you know? Because after the stream, I literally just went and done some codexes. I did I've forgotten the name of it. I went and got a treasure in this place. And I was like, okay, cool. This is like, we've been doing this for like, I did this 8 years ago. So, again, that's my first thoughts. I'm going to continue the game. I'm working on my Kingdom Come review. I know I keep saying, but that's in the works. And then I'm going to play as much as Assassin's Creed Shadows as possible. And we're going to go through some things. So, seen the Doom? No, I haven't. I have not seen that, Jacob. No, I know. But I look at where games have come. I know I can't compare them, but I look at where Assassin's Creed should be. I feel like the innovation has been very, very limited. Like, they should be having NPCs that have their own lives. I feel like that it needs to be better with the NPCs. And I know I keep like, I can't compare them, but I'm just thinking like, wow, what they've created with their world and their NPCs and how you get distracted from side quests. I feel like that's not much. Like, I happened to just kill a random guy on my list. And I was like, I don't even know who this is. And then it ticked it off. And I was like, oh, I must have killed someone that was very important. You know what I mean? Okay. But we're going to go through the news today. And I want to hear your thoughts about it. And listen, we're going to stay right what we're talking about now. And that's with Ubisoft. But that's what I mean. I don't think the realism is the problem. There's way more in Kingdom Come. The budget of Shadows, you wonder. I look at, when I used to play Assassin's Creed back in the day, and I look at what the game is now, it's just a shame that they've lacked innovation. Where can we take the Assassin's Creed series? I get it. You're taking us to a different country, but at least improve. Didn't they look at, all right, we can improve the stealth? They've improved the stealth. There's in some instances, I've got it on the hardest difficulty in the hardest stealth, and there's some instances that some of these NPCs are like brain dead. Yeah, I know, Floyd. I know I shouldn't really be careful, but okay, I'm not. I hope you know what I'm trying to say. I'm like, where Assassin's Creed Shadows should be. They should look at their whole game and be like, from 10 years ago, for example, what can we do to improve? Okay, we need to improve the gameplay. We need to improve the stealth. We need to improve the way they do quests or the way they come up with quests. That's what I feel. Not gonna be like Kingdom Come, because that's totally different. But I get what you're saying. But I feel like there should have been some innovation with realism in terms of interaction with the world. Yeah, not styles. I think I've just said it wrong. But you know what I mean. I feel like, wow. You take someone from 2008, if that's when Assassin's Creed 1 came out, I think, or was it 07? You look at it like that, and you take that 15-year-old or however old I was playing Assassin's Creed 1 and being amazed. And I'll be like, if someone came from the future and they're like, it's me, I'll be like, hello, Neutro. You're like, Neutro, what the hell are you talking about? Don't worry about it. You're going to do a YouTube channel later on. Don't worry about it. But I'm going to take you to the future, to 2025, and you're going to play the latest Assassin's Creed. And you'll be like, oh my God, are you serious? What's it going to be like? Well, arguably the stories are going to be worse. Huh? Yeah, you're going to pay for cosmetics. Huh? Yeah, there's going to be a lot of bugs in these games. Huh? And we're like, listen, come to the future. I'll show you. The mind of that boy back in when I was 15, I would have thought, my gosh, the NPCs are going to be... Like, I can't imagine where the Assassin's Creed brand is going to be. That's what I meant, you know? Big Studios and small. Big Studios have shareholders to answer to. You should watch the episode Mythic Quest. What's the lyrics? AC is arse and K is real life simulator. None of them compared to a master like Sparking Zero, which I have not played. But anyways, whether Assassin's Creed Shadows is a success or not, like, I can't tell you in terms of sales numbers, stuff like this. So you go on the internet and there's people just like this. I'm gonna judge the game for what it is, but I'm also my review will be a bit different. It'll be like from 2 points of view. Whether it's a success or not, I still think it was a long shot that it was going to get Ubisoft out of this mess that they've kind of created with themselves, with over-bloated games, repetitive game styles, Avatar, Star Wars Outlaws, and not creating innovation. I feel like it was way too of a big ask to rely on this one game to literally get rid of all of their troubles. So, as you all know, which we did check on last week, but we're talking about it in more in depth now, is that Tencent invests $1 billion in Ubisoft spin-off. So Ubisoft and Tencent to create new joint venture developing some of company's high-profile games, including Assassin's Creed. And what is crazy about this is that they're taking some of their most famous and popular IPs, the ones that they believe are their main IPs, and moving to a new subsidiary. So it's like, okay, well, this old company is going to fail. I don't know the ins and out, but let's move them over to here. Tencent will have more of, I believe, a 50%, is it, stake? Or no, 25% stake, which we're going to read. And what's going to happen to actually, you know, the old Ubisoft? So Ubisoft creates a spin-off gaming subsidiary with an investment of 1.16 billion euros from Chinese tech giant Tencent in a move that Ubisoft said would help it become more agile. It's a bailout. We need you to bail us out. That's what I hear from this. So listen to this. The new spin-off is to encompass the development of some of Ubisoft's best-known games, including Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six, the company said. The move follows questions over Ubisoft's future in recent months following delays of some high-profile games and disappointing performance of others. So, Tencent is expected to hold 1/4 of the new company, with Ubisoft holding the rest, making it Ubisoft's second largest shareholder with a stake of about 10%. Today, Ubisoft is opening a new chapter in its history, said Ubisoft co-founder Yves Guillemot. He's very liked in the company. Very, very liked. Get ready for some major layoffs. I don't care what they've been saying to their employees, but I feel like there's going to be some major layoffs coming. And we've already had so many layoffs in the gaming industry, and I feel like it's about to get worse. So Ubisoft said the spin-off would give it a cash infusion that would boost its ability to improve game quality and add new features. Wow. Yes, sorry, don't worry. You can clean it later. It highlights the strong value of Ubisoft's IP, significantly reinforces its balance sheet, and enables the company to continue its efforts to become more agile organization. Wow. Tell you what, over the years, the warning signs were there. You know what I mean? Ubisoft will now focus on its other well-known titles, such as Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon and The Division. The Assassin's Creed series has sold more than 200 million copies worldwide and generated about 4 billion euros from 2014 to 2024, said last year. That's combining all of them. So they needed this cash infusion. This is nuts. So I feel like they are being, they've got a bailout, because no matter, like I said, no matter where they were going with Assassin's Creed Shadows, where people were arguing whether it's a flop, it's not. I can't imagine that it's not done better, obviously, than Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Sometimes I was like, you can't compare them, but you can compare them. It personally doesn't matter what the time was when you think about it in terms of gaming. And yeah, Jacob, you know what, as well, we're going to sum this up, and I'm going to move on to what you just said as well, because I heard another YouTuber talk, and yeah. So this is a bailout. This is a bailout. Like they've just made way too many bad games. Skull and Bones in development for 10 years. Like, obviously you had some contractual issues about where they were obligated to make that game. But you know what, Charles? You say it's an anomaly, but wouldn't you still compare it? If you're a game developer, why wouldn't you still compare it to Valhalla? Like, I know what you're saying, but I'm like, yes, it would have been more, but also, why wouldn't you? Wouldn't you want to just, if you're that confident in your game, you would be like, all right, well, how did it do in comparison to Valhalla? But I get it as well. It was COVID. I guess a lot of people just wanted to entertain themselves, and it came out at the right time, even though there's a lot of freaking bugs. And what else is crazy? So they've just, it's come to the point now with Ubisoft where we've been taking it's been taking way too long for them to sort out their mess, where now it's come to the point where I think we're going to see see a shit show in the next coming months with Ubisoft, with their company, this new subsidiary. What's going to happen to Ubisoft? I've been reading up as well. I can't really find any articles. I haven't had time, but I've been hearing things that employees were urged or convinced to take stock years ago into Ubisoft, and now it's like worth nothing. Like, there's so much shady stuff going on, and I feel like in the coming months we are going to see what's coming into this. And I feel like sometimes they might, whether they're going to learn or not, I don't know. What we've heard and what you just mentioned there as well, Jacob, about Assassin's Creed Black Flag, I heard that they are removing some parts that might seem, what's the word, offensive, and I've got no idea what they're talking about. And I don't know if this is true. I'm going to try and find an article, which I probably can't find. And I need to find it. Flag. Let's try and remake details. I can't remember what... Yeah, I can't find it. Yeah, censor. They're going to, like, censor something. I don't know what they're censoring. But if that's true, I'm like wondering why. Censored to, here we go. Oh wait, no, I can't find it. But supposedly that's what's that's a rumor. I don't know what bits. I've never played it. Something's going to be censored or changed. I don't know. And it's like, do they not learn? Do they not learn about this? So we don't know. We don't know. It's been coming. It's been coming for such a long time with Ubisoft, and it is a shame because when I'm playing as Shadows, despite the noise over the last few months, I was just thinking, I was like, wow, I used to love these sort of games, and it's probably one of the best looking games I've played because it's the environments are so beautiful, and there's only a few things where I'm like, okay, you could have made this a bit better. You could have, you know, I'm getting a bit bored. Just like, I love checking off a map, but I was just like, okay, maybe I should do a mission actually and just go from there. But anyways, with Ubisoft, we're going to carry on with that game this week. I'm going to continue playing it. I've committed to it. We're going to play it through. I'm going to do as much as I can, but I'm very much enjoying it. Stealth is so much better than Mirage. The NPCs are better. Although, yeah, like I said, although some of those NPCs, they're like, they see someone killed and disappear into a bush, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh. He's like, oh, where's he gone? I don't know. So let's see. But it's a fun game. It's a fun game when you take out the noise. When you take out the noise. So, what do you think? Who else is playing Assassin's Creed Shadows? How many hours? I know a lot of people are really liking it. So, yeah. Still waiting on that RE4 VR. It's coming. Don't worry. We just have to censor it, though, you know? My gosh, that's a quick platinum. That is a quick platinum. So, what have I just done? I think I've got rid of the 2 seconds. Okay, so we are moving on to Naughty Dog. We are moving on to Naughty Dog. And there's quite a few things we're going to be talking about with Naughty Dog today. And it's crazy that they've been missing this generation. They've been missing this generation. Last of Us Part 1 remake, The Last of Us Part 2 remaster. You know, added some modes. No, I haven't played the Yasuke Simulator. But I haven't read this, and I want to give this a read because, listen, it's a rumor. Why not? What is this game about? Supposedly, there is speculation about a second Naughty Dog PS5 game starts to circulate. And we're going to talk about Intergalactic as well after this. So that's not expected to release until at least 2027. Basically on the PS6, guys. Yes, Roswell, how are you doing? And before we carry on, can I just say, Roswell, it's great to have you back, my friend. It's great to have you back. I hope you're good. And welcome back as a moderator as well. I still appreciate you, everything you've been going through, but we're here. And I appreciate you, man. And it's great to have you back, my friend. So, what is this second game? Don't be silly, Roswell. Don't be silly. So, we're going to give this a read. The source seems to stem from Entertainment Inside. So this Daniel RPK writing on his Patreon. So this particular individual does have a track record when it comes to leaking information about movies, but his gaming credentials are less watertight. Okay. So, however, there's nothing really new. Naughty Dog said outright that it has more than one ambitious single-player game in development for the PS5. Okay, so we know that. But Daniel adds that Uncharted The Lost Legacy's Sean, I can't say that, so I'm going to just say Sean, is leading this second game. And I believe he was the director. Was he the director of The Lost Legacy? Which makes sense as he returned to Naughty Dog after a brief hiatus at Crystal Dynamics. Ooh. To work as a creative director. And I don't know. When I played The Lost Legacy, I don't know about you guys if you like that game or not. I was a bit like... I didn't really like playing as those two characters. Chloe, was it Chloe and Nadine? Well, you played as Chloe. Is it Chloe? If I'm remembering. Now, I liked the game because it was very similar to Uncharted, gaming mechanics, etc. It's just you play as Chloe, I think. The only thing I didn't like, where this was before I knew anything about politics in games, stuff like that. But I remember as I was playing, I never used to think about, oh no, it's a female character, stuff like that. But when I was playing, I remember they were crapping on Nathan Drake. I can't remember what they were saying. I was like, why are you crapping on him? He's like the best character. And I didn't know what to think of that game. I completed it, but I could honestly say right now, I can't even remember the ending. It was very short. But that was back then when I was like, I don't know what I feel about the story and I was like, why are they like crapping on Nathan Drake? I remember the certain line they said, but it's been so long. But I couldn't tell you that. I don't even remember the ending of that game. I don't remember. Yeah, it was a cool DLC. I just, you know, anything to do with the gaming mechanics of Uncharted, anything Uncharted, I was like, yeah, I'm up for that. So supposedly, there has been rumors that this secret game could be Nathan Drake's daughter. I don't know what you think about that. Playing as his daughter. I don't think he'll be proud of that, to be honest. And Anthony, you're right. It's probably why they can't write and they think they have to crap on male characters to elevate the female ones. Which is BS because there's loads of... And probably agreed. Back then, I was like, why? But now that I think about it, it's like, oh, I never understood that scene. Was it Uncharted 4 when Nadine basically took down Nathan in a fist fight? And I was like... In my head, this was before anything I knew about politics or... I was not aware. And I was like, but she's a woman. I was like, that wouldn't work. Nathan Drake takes down so many guys, and this woman is all of a sudden could just like, you know. And that was just my thinking. I was like, yeah, but he's stronger than her. Very weird. So this was before this all happened. So I don't know. Would you want to play as Nathan Drake's daughter? I wouldn't mind playing as a male character. Like, don't get me wrong, I would love Nathan Drake. But that story has definitely ended. Nevertheless, it's hard to know what this game will be. I would love for it to be... I'd love for it to be another Uncharted. I do miss those. It's 2025. Male leads a ban. I think it's pretty even now. I think... Listen, Naughty Dog, there's nothing wrong with doing a male character. I think you've done enough. I think you've done enough female characters, don't you think? Like, what's the wrong? You've done Abby, you've done Ellie, you've done... you're doing Intergalactic. It's like, imagine you're doing a fourth. It's like, wow, okay, well, you know, if you want inclusivity... If we want inclusivity and diversity, we want it even. Therefore, the next one should be a man. That's why I'm saying, well, you know, when you look at it like that, you think that's not very, you know, it's not very down the middle. You know? Who agrees? Well, I wouldn't mind a good male character, you know? Who knows? Who knows? But just make the story good. Make the story good. But yeah, you have said it right. Just make the character fit the game. If it's male or female, who cares? True. Sunny. Actually, not gonna. I wouldn't apply. Oh, Daniel. Oh. No, you're joking. Stop it. No. 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 That's why we've got Intergalactic, my friend. Huh? There you go. Alison, can you imagine a male Lara Croft? Yeah, Nathan Drake. But we're going to have to see. Oh mate, I'm missing. I can't keep up with all these damn genders, so I don't know. That's it. That's it. Next Naughty Dog game, we're playing as a fish. A fish. I want them to make a fish game, and you start off in a fish bowl, and your goal is to work yourself out to the open world of the ocean, because you're going to get eaten by the cat, which is going to be Tom and Jerry. They want to eat the fish, and then what you do, you jump out, you somehow go down the sink, and then you go down the sink, and you somehow get yourself into the ocean, and that's where the game really opens up. and then you get to find other fish in there. You get to find a diverse undersea of different fishes and eels and stuff like that. And then you make loads of diverse fishy friends, and then you find yourself like, with a big shark, and then you get eaten by the shark, but then you manage to get saved, and then you go into the shark's mouth, and then so this whole world inside the shark, but technically he hasn't really eaten you, and then you go through this whole thing, and then somehow you come out of the shark, and you go on this ever-growing journey of self-worth and self-exploration. I hope Naughty Dog are listening to this. We want a game about a fish, and I'm going to create some sort of, yeah. You heard me, guys. I don't know what's in that coffee. Sorry about that. We're going to carry on. Anyways, we don't know about this latest game. That's not, no, this is different. This fish is different. This fish doesn't identify as a fish. Therefore, it's not like Finding Nemo. Ha! Gotcha. Anyways, sorry guys, I'm going off task here. All right, stop it. So, carrying on with Naughty Dog, like I've just said, I cannot believe. Well, Anna, you get to choose the identification. Carrying on with Naughty Dog, I cannot believe with Intergalactic that this game is not going to be playable at least 2027. See, Anna, you're invested. It's brilliant. So there's a few things to talk about with Intergalactic. First of all, cannot believe it will be at least till 2027, which means Naughty Dog has basically missed an entire generation. A first-party studio has missed an entire generation. So, like I said, it's been a rough generation for Naughty Dog, which it has. So, reading on from this, while its survival horror series The Last of Us is more popular than ever, it hasn't actually released a game since 2020. However, those hoping its all-new endeavor Intergalactic could be out as early. No way it's coming out next year. No way. In that interview with Neil Druckmann, he did say that he doesn't even know where the story is going at this moment. He's not actually sure where it's going. So it's like they've nowhere near even finished it. I'm going to make a game about a fish. However, Jason Schreier hinted that the game won't be ready next year, meaning we're looking at a 2027 launch at the earliest. That means it will be at least 7 years between Naughty Dog games, a far cry from the PS3 era when the Uncharted trilogy and Last of Us all launched within a single generation. Of course, the complexity of games has increased since then. Obviously, we had that multiplayer, which sounded widely ambitious. It's a shame that they cancelled that. It's a shame, but I get it. They didn't want to be a live service studio. Like, literally, the PS6 will be out with this game. There will be an update, and they're going to go through that whole remaster again. But the reason I wanted to bring this up is that supposedly this game is already playable, or part of it is in, which is obvious. Intergalactic PS5 is playable internally and incredible according to Naughty Dog. So this is interesting to know what they're saying about this game. I'm so excited to finally put gameplay out into the world. Now, I want to know what the gameplay is like. So let's give this a read, because I haven't read this and I'm interested. Naughty Dog's Intergalactic is not only fully playable internally, but it's also incredible. Well, it's a subjective thing. That, according to the project's potentially biased creator, Neil Druckmann, who was speaking with IGN on the red carpet ahead of the second season of The Last of Us, which premieres in April. God, this is going to be good to see when that comes out. So, Jason Schreier implied on recent era that the PS5 exclusive won't launch until, which we've just said. But Druckmann has at least provided some hope that the project is progressing well. I say we are playing Intergalactic at the office, and it is incredible. It's really good. I'm so excited to finally put gameplay out into the world, and show people about it, because we just showed you the very, very tip of the iceberg. The game goes pretty deep beyond that. Well, we know that. You don't have to say these big words, you know what I mean? And he says, we still don't really know what type of game Intergalactic actually is. But judging by the trailer, it will have a melee-based combat as you explore a hostile sci-fi world which no one is said to have ever escaped from. Development on the game started around 2020, so this would mark a pretty long cycle for this title, but it's worth knowing that it's been in full-scale production for the entirety of that time, as Naughty Dog has been working on various other things, including The Last of Us cancelled. Okay, it's not big words, but I mean, you know, the way he's like, we showed you the very tip of the iceberg. The game goes pretty deep beyond that. Well, I know. Well, obviously it does, because it was a CGI trailer. I'm not buying it, guys. I'm not buying it from Neil Druckmann. I'm not buying it. It goes deep beyond that. Wow. Deep beyond that. Well, of course it does. Okay. So it's good. Let's see what people are saying. So, of course, they're going to think it's incredible. Could definitely picture a gameplay teaser at the Game Awards in December. That would be good. Now, obviously, it's still a very long way from this. We still have got a very mixed opinion about this game. Well, judging by the trailer, like it's going to be crazy when this game comes out. I'm thinking in the future, guys, are we going to be at a point with gaming where, well, first of all, companies will stop, you know, they will start making games for gamers and stop making things so political. But will we get to a point in gaming like we did before, like the PS2, and I'm thinking the PS3, and I agree with, I assume with the PS4, I didn't play much, where you see a game and you think, wow, I cannot wait to play this. Or what are we going to be like, oh, yeah, this has got politics in it. Do you know what I mean? Or do you think we're ever going to get to a point where we just see a game in the future and it's not divided? It's not... They don't really help, don't get me wrong. These companies don't help. This coffee, I want to make it last this nice. I'm thinking from a gamer's point of view. You know what I mean? Kids are waiting for Intergalactic, men are waiting for G. Kids are definitely... It's definitely not a game for kids. That's the thing. That's the thing. I can't talk. Sorry. I've used all my good thinking words. Don't know what I'm saying. Been up since 5, guys. So, problem in games are they're taking longer, so that sets high expectations. Also, too much is focused on politics. Yeah, you're right there, Villyville. Everybody goes to license now, and no, because the politics in games is only on Reddit, Twitter, and YouTube. Most people don't care. When the Asian companies continue buying into Western shooter, but you say that like it's on Reddit, Twitter, YouTube. You look at the Chinese games. No one's ever complained about politics or anything like that. You know, Black Myth Wukong, you're looking at Crimson Desert, you're looking at Phantom Blade Zero. As soon as they're shown, everyone's like, boom, this is a game for gamers. Like, do you know what I mean? And yes, obviously the Western world has gone very weird with gaming, and Sony companies haven't helped. But we can only really rely on the Asian developers as well, like Stellar Blade. I know there was this whole thing, but when that game came out, it's like, this looks like a PS2 game. This looks great. And guys, if you can hit the like button, that would be great. So that's the thing. So Intergalactic, we're still a very long way away from that. And we're going to continue. Yeah, because they listen. Yeah, East games will take over Western games. Yeah, and I think you're kind of seeing that already. So we are staying with Naughty Dog because we have to talk about this. And I know I haven't really spoken about this. Is obviously Druckmann as well said something about Season 2. Like, listen, I'm excited to see where Season 2 goes and how they do what they do with The Last of Us Season 2. And what's more interesting is I can't wait to see the general audience who just haven't played the games to see what they think when something happens. I'll give you a clue. You know what I mean? Cody, what's going on? So obviously we got this as well. So we're going to carry on with this before we move on. He's excited and curious to see how the Last of Us HBO audience will react to season 2. So let's see what he said again. Do you think they'll be exactly like... do you think it'll be just like the game? We can't help but feel a little apprehensive as we inch closer to season 2. Now, this is what I can't wait. The Last of Us 2 territory, it's almost time for the much larger TV audience to discover one specific reason why that game was so controversially received. So, we won't spoil anything, but season 2 is likely going to kick off with a bang, which players of the game will undoubtedly recall. We had some small debate here at Push Square, the exact timing, but we imagine that scene in the first episode airing on 13th of April. The official word from the creator himself is that I'm not confirming or denying anything. So, Druckmann is both excited and curious, guys, to see how mainstream audience will react. As 40 million people ultimately watch the series premiere, we imagine many will return for season 2. However, Druckmann implies that the scene in question might not play out precisely how players of the game remember. Now, if they were clever enough, maybe they changed it up in terms of Joel isn't that stupid. But listen, when we're making it, we're just focused on making it, that I tried to not think about what the reaction will be. But I'm very excited and curious to see what the reaction will be from people who are not familiar with the story and people who are familiar with the story. Going over similarities and differences. The Naughty Dog boss himself is long inured to the oftentimes overblown reactions of fans, unused to challenging media, and instead just intent on doing the very best job. I don't have any control of fans' reactions, so I'm not going to be worried about it. I have control over crafting the thing in front of me, leading to a team to do that. So I want to make sure that we make something we're extremely proud of and thoughtful in making. Then we put it into the world, and the reaction is not up to us. That's up to our fans and how they react. To be honest, after watching season 1 of this, I didn't get that same connection with Joel. Maybe because I've played the first game over over 10 years? When did it come out? 2014? Like over the last 10, growing up, that was the only game I played. Billy, how we doing? Love to Canada, my friend. So I didn't get that sense of, the games are better. The first game is so much better in terms of how they build up Joel personally. It was just so much better. Maybe it's because I've seen Pedro Pascal in so many things. Don't get me wrong. I think he done a great job. I think Ellie was the wrong choice. Let's not talk about Ellie, the character, the actress. Let's not, no. But I am interested as well. I didn't care about them. That's the thing. I didn't care about both of them, unlike the games. Maybe, like I said, because I've played the game so much and I love them. That's one of my favorite games of all time. So I am interested to know what people will think of the series, and are they attached to their story? Are they attached at the minute to Joel and Ellie? So if people haven't played the games and they've just watched the season 1 and they're like, wow, this story of him and his daughter, and now he's taking care of this daughter and he saved her. Are they connected to, do they think the Last of Us series is like, okay, we're following these two? And then when this changes, what do you think? What do you think? How do you think people will react? Who do you want to play him if it wasn't? Personally, I would want someone unknown. I just feel like with some of these series, it's like when you make someone, he's such a popular actor in Hollywood that I've seen him in everything. So I just can't I just not believable. Do you know what I mean? That's just me. Oh, I'm going to finish this damn coffee. Let's make it last. Max, if you didn't know, how you doing, Max? She got sacked. Anna got sacked. So let's see. Let's see what happens with this. But I don't know. So here we go. So Neil, it won't be great. Adapting a turd surprisingly results in another turd. My guess is the normie crowd will be upset that HBO Ned Starked again. That's true. So this is what I mean about the show. Literally, no one was able to build up a connection with that character in the show. So that's what I'm thinking. Do you think people are more interested in the overall series, or are they? I don't think they're going to care much of the main character, to be honest. Arnold Schwarzenegger to play Joel? Yes, he would be. Ellie, get down. Get down, Ellie. Come on. The clickers. Come on, clickers, man. Come on. You don't look like Ellie. I don't know what you look like. Look at your face. You don't look like Ellie. I don't know what's happened. I've changed. I could be Joel. I could be Joel. So, okay, we've had enough talking about Naughty Dog. We've had enough talking about Naughty Dog. You're gonna get down. We're gonna move on, guys. And I'll tell you what we're moving on to, which, give me a sec. Let me find this damn game. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Okay, WB. Yeah, we're talking about Warner Brothers now. We're talking about Warner Brothers. Now, so forget what we've just been speaking about. So, one of the best games of 2023. It outsold Call of Duty. It was the best-selling game of 2023. And can I just remind you all, this didn't get mentioned at the Game Awards. This didn't get mentioned at the Game Awards. Hogwarts Legacy. I actually want to play this on my PS5 Pro to see what the graphics are like. I think it's an amazing game. An amazing game. And I feel like I need to get back to it. So first of all, we're going to talk about Hogwarts Legacy because they have decided to cancel the DLC. Well, it was never officially announced. And I guess, you know, they're canceling something that wasn't really announced. But it's like they're addicted to not making money. DJ Chip, what's going on? And I think it's an amazing game. But I do think some of the things that WB are doing, it's just so questionable. It was such a good game. Now, we'll come to why, and probably it might have been a good thing if it basically didn't hold any value and they were trying to charge too much for it. WB Games reportedly cancels unannounced Hogwarts Legacy PS5, PS4 DLC. So, Warner Brother Games have reportedly cancelled an unannounced game expansion to Hogwarts Legacy. It's smash hit Harry Potter RPG. The DLC was planned to be released alongside an expanded version of the base game. It's like, I want a DLC to this game. I feel like this game is way too big. Way too big to not do a DLC to it. And they probably are going straight to Hogwarts Legacy 2. But this was such a good game. And it's just like, anyway, all right, let's read on. News comes to us via Bloomberg, thanks IGN, which reveals that the paid DLC was supposed to launch alongside a definitive edition. It's stupid. Oh, mate, it's a game. People hate, like, these people that hate J.K. Rowling don't even play games. Alongside a definitive edition of Hogwarts Legacy, apparently the cancellation was due to concerns that the amount of content was not substantial enough to justify the price being considered. Well, how about just lower the price? But Bloomberg asked WB for comment, but the publisher declined. While never officially announced, the move to scrap Hogwarts Legacy DLC is surprising. Ignoring the obvious question as to why a lower price was not considered, the Harry Potter game supposedly forms one of the company's core pillars around which it said it was reforming after the closures of multiple game studios earlier this year. Alberto, stop it, no! Oh, I will. MP, I will. Yeah, so let's give this a continue. So, to put it bluntly, there are plenty of diehard Potterheads who would probably pay any price for more Hogwarts content, regardless of quality, and it's not like it would be the first or last time the publisher behind Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. Damn. Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. Taking a reputational hit over monetization, we get the feeling there might be a bit more to this story. So, you could look at it two ways. Like it just says there, they've made no money. They're in quite a bad space in terms of losing money, probably. They made so much money from Hogwarts Legacy, but then they lost so much money from Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League. They probably thought, you know what, we're going to charge, or we want to charge, I don't know, how much would the definitive edition be? $70, £70 for the base game and the DLC? What, £40, £30? And they're probably like, for an extra 2 hours, they're probably like, oh, this is not going to work. So in a way, I kind of understand. But everything is, I know, I get it, everything is so corporate, but it's like, gosh, that would have done really well. But probably the amount of money and resources going into that is just not worth the return. So they're probably like, listen, all the budget we were going to do on that, we're going to go straight to Hogwarts Legacy 2, which I feel like is going to be very hard to make. I feel like, how do you progress this game in terms of, we've seen Hogwarts, how do you make it even better than the first one? Alberto, I think you've drank something. I don't even think I've done the exclusive PS5 quests. I don't think I did that quest. I've heard about it, but I don't think I did it. Edgar, what's going on? Yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot of concern, even from myself, about monetization for that sequel. I honestly think they should have done Quidditch as maybe as DLC. I don't know how the sales or how good that Hogwarts Quidditch game did, but I downloaded it and I didn't even boot it up and I deleted it. I just couldn't be bothered. If it was part of this game and they added Quidditch to that, then I would have been interested and I would have dived right into it. I just felt like it was so, like, I don't get why you did that. Well, I get why you did that. You want this sort of Fortnite sort of live service, you know, monetize. Well, there was no monetization, was there? I don't think. Because you could get it on PS Plus, but then you could also pay for the physical game, which, how much was it? Like £20, £25? So, yeah, I guess that there is a lot of things they can improve, but I just feel like, because we've seen it, they're going to have to make some changes. I think more quests, more variety of quests to do. Have consequences when killing witches or wizards, house points, more classes to learn, use spells. But I need to see this on the PS5 Pro, so it is... Tri-Wizard type of DLC game would have been good. What did Floyd say? I want a KCD2 live service game where our character faces our own... Yeah, Floyd, that's a good idea. Martin, how are you doing? I'm doing very well. I've nearly finished my coffee. But it is what it is. They're working on a sequel. I really hope they don't make stupid decisions, which I can't... Do you think they will? Most probably. Are they going to put a form of monetization in the sequel? Cosmetic, stuff like that? I could imagine they are. I don't see why they wouldn't. It'll be a real shame if they did. But Warner Brothers just... It's just such a shame, though. Yeah, but you definitely knew... We definitely need to see some improvements, and... Well, that's it for Hogwarts Legacy. I will get back to that eventually. I want to do a different house. So, that comes hand in hand. Now, Rocksteady. What is going to happen to this studio? Are they making a new Batman game? Supposedly a new Batman game appears to be targeting a PS6. It begins. So, and I do believe this is with Rocksteady, isn't it? So here we go. Rocksteady lining up new single-player Batman game. Although I'm just like, how do you save money? Just get rid of Rocksteady. Will they? So continuing with Warner Brothers, with development cycles so long these days, although they were just dumb making Suicide Squad, the PS5 generation already is way beyond its halfway point. It's perhaps not a surprise to see developers thinking about a next generation console like the PS6. This sounds absolutely mental. It's certainly something that's on the mind of UK studio Rocksteady, as a new job listing for a senior core engine programmer explicitly mentions that candidates will enable the team to deliver the highest quality game experience on our target hardware, including high-end PC, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and the next generations of consoles. Wow. The project, which expected to be a new single-player Batman campaign, will use Unreal Engine 5, as there are various references to Epic's technology throughout the job listing. Birdman, you've losing it. As was the case with the current generation. We'd expect a long cross-gen period once the PS6 releases, so it's not really surprising to learn that this project will target both the PS5 and next gen. It's going to be an interesting one to see how consumers feel about it. Some complain they still don't think that the PS5 has delivered enough value, as many of its biggest games can be either played on PS4 or PC. See, like, they have a lot to prove, just like that comment on this next game. And it is just crazy how Warner Brothers are able to keep afloat without making, well, they did make some layoffs, didn't they, a while back? But Rocksteady do have a lot to prove with this next Batman game that may not even appear for the next, what, 5 years? 6 years? Let's be honest, it could be 7 years. Especially if it's going to be targeted for next-gen hardware. And I get it. It is... Companies just have to be so careful in terms of where they... If they're going to spend a 200 million budget. Like, I think now they'll learn. But as soon as we saw that Suicide Squad release trailer, they knew the feedback. They knew the feedback. They must have known from then that this is going to flop. Don't worry, the wig is coming back. Yes, Tickle Beans. Guys, if you don't mind hitting the like button, I don't know how many likes we're at, but the goal is always 100. And with... So, if you're going to invest in 200, 300 million into a game, I think make sure your target audience wants that game. Because they saw the feedback. When Suicide Squad came out, they were like, nope. Nope. No, we don't like this. Guys, can we get up to 100? We only need 46 likes left. So, don't get me wrong. I would love a new Batman trilogy. As long as the story is just as good. Imagine it. It's going to look good on Unreal Engine 5, that's for sure. 56 likes, what? Are you sure? Oh, 54 likes left. Oh, I see. My bad. But, I don't know. Rocksteady have so much to prove. It's not the same Rocksteady. It's not the same Rocksteady. I forgot my water. So, what do you think, guys? What do you think about Warner Brothers with their Hogwarts Legacy DLC cancelled? What do you think about Batman? I don't even know why we're talking about it, but, you know, in 7 years' time, guys, we'll be on this channel and we'll be dressed as Batman playing this new game on the PS6 Pro that I would have wasted money on. They're a dumb company. It's too corporate. They've become so distant from their target audience. I don't understand that with companies, even movies. I get it. The whole people have just lost their way, but gone are the days where you think, all right, who is our audience? What do they want? We're going to make the best possible game for them, you know? But it is what it is. Now, what's this? Yeah. Okay, so yeah. All right, so there is a game coming out on the 10th of June. There's been a new trailer. And a lot of people, we still don't really know what this game is. That's true. At least it's not doing worse than Snow White. Weird. So we're not going to do that. Weird. I'm actually looking forward to this. I'm going to see this trailer because I haven't seen it. I want to know if this game is good. We need the night streams back. Don't worry, they're coming. MindsEye. So MindsEye was something I was like, wow, this looks like a cross between like Grand Theft Auto, Watch Dogs sort of vibes. You can now pre-order the game, although we still don't know much about this game. So let's read this, and we're gonna. I haven't looked at this new trailer. I think I'm drinking coffee. Better be. Ow! I just hurt my neck. The upcoming PS5 game is undoubtedly a big deal. It's the new project from Leslie Benzies, a legendary producer whose credits include GTA 3 through GTA 5. But due out on the 10th of June already, we're not sure developer Builder Rocket has done an adequate job of explaining what this game actually is or why people should care. Here's a blurb. MindsEye is a story-driven single-player action-adventure thriller. In our second story trailer, we share a glimpse of technology's immersive influence on Red Rock, where consumer robots carry out most manual tasks and an algorithm connects all seen devices. The city, Ray, how we doing? The city itself is a living experiment in the existent... Why are some words I'm just dumb? Potential of man and machine. It all sounds quite pertinent considering what's occurring with AI in the real world. We got a glimpse of gameplay during the state of play. It looked functional, a bit unoriginal. We can't wait for players to immerse themselves in our tightly crafted game. MindsEye with a thought-provoking story where technology and ambition collide and the inevitable consequences unravel. But for some reason, whether it's marketing or just lack of general awareness, it doesn't feel like it's resonating. Interesting. Okay, well let's give this a. I want to see this because I haven't seen it. So, let's go. Hopefully, it's not too loud. Okay.
In his research, Dr. Morrison identified a paradox. A moment where machine learning would evolve past our capabilities of control. He called the first sign of this Alpha.
Welcome to Red Rock. Man, is it always this hot? You'll get used to it. Sort of. Not really. Wow.
Yeah, not bad, huh? The latest model.
Interesting.
Companies like Silver Corporation, instead of being thankful, have turned their backs on the very stars and stripes that made them a success.
You still haven't given us clearance for launch.
Give me access to the back-end system of my city bot, and then we'll talk.
Today's a very special day. Well, it's not every day we get to test the existential potential of man with machine.
This city loves me, Marco. I can spin this like I always do.
I will not let them fucking stop me!
All right, instantly what I'm thinking, the only thing that pre-orders have gone up, and yes, I know we saw a bit of gameplay in that first trailer. It looks good, I know, based off that trailer, but I just feel like we haven't seen like some proper gameplay. It looks too good to be true in a way. I don't know about you guys. It just looks. Well, let's go back to that was the 2 days ago. Is this the one we just saw? This is the one we just seen. I don't know. I just feel like this is what we've seen so far in terms of gameplay. And so we have got some gameplay to this. That it does look good from this bits. It does look really good. I want to make sure that it's what they're promoting. Like this does look good. But again, you know, sometimes you have to be wary with some of these reveals. Will it be completely different from the final product? Yeah, these CGI, you got to remember, we've got to play the game. So you can blow up the whole, petrol station. You know what? Hopefully, eventually, like I always say, maybe eventually when we become a much bigger YouTuber, we will start to get companies to send, get early review copies. Because at the minute, I am taking my time. My Kingdom Come should be up in the next 3 weeks, but it just takes me a lot longer. But obviously, we've only just got that 1 minute. It does look good. But I really do hope they release like a segment of something. I feel like they need to release something. That's what I mean. So yeah, you can already pre-order now. It looks like that iRobot sort of vibe. But again, this is what I assume this is is this an in-game trailer? I don't know. CGI trailer? I assume this is in-game. I don't know. But I want to see some gameplay. And this comes out soon? No, it comes out in June. So April, May. It's coming out in 3 months. And we don't really know much about this game. We don't. It looks interesting enough. I don't know. I just don't know, guys. And if you pre-order now and get a free deluxe edition upgrade. I don't know. It's a bit sus. Although I want to try. I definitely want to try. I definitely want this sort. If it gives me that Watchdog sort of vibe. I know some people are getting mixed up with the date because we do like 10th of June. Well, June the 10th, or the way we do the dates. Looks great, but we need a gameplay trailer next. Agreed. I need more gameplay, but this is an amazing trailer. Have to say, amazing trailer so far. Both of them. But there's no gameplay. But you can pre-order now. Cash grab pre-orders. So we just don't know. We just don't know. Dun, 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 dun. So we are going to look at any other news that's coming up. Well, have to say, we got that. We do have the Nintendo Switch 2 direct on Wednesday. Almost all the UK box office. Ah, what's this? What do you mean? I dusted my room a few days ago. It's actually better. Very no, it's not dusty. Look, you can see. I dusted it. So yeah. So just going back, rate Shadows out of 10. It's too early. But going back to Assassin's Creed Shadows, listen to this. Almost all the UK's box copies of Assassin's Creed Shadows sold on PS5 last week. The UK's latest physical games chart is here, and Assassin's Creed Shadows is still top of the pile. It's number one for the second week in a row, with 84% of the box copies sold being the PS5 version. While this is only physical sales in one country, it's clear the game is performing well for Ubisoft, a much-needed win after a rocky 2024. In terms of digital sales, the game is reportedly killing it on the PS Store too. What's dusty? Actually, you can see the dust on the boxes, can't you? So, these are the UK charts. Assassin's Creed Shadows, Atomfall, Astrobot, EA Sports FC, Split Fiction, The First Berserker. After I finish Shadows and Kingdom Come, I'm jumping on that. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because of course. Minecraft, Call of Duty, Hello Kitty Island Adventure. So, it's looking pretty good, isn't it? But I want to see the sales numbers as well. I wonder if they're going to announce them. That's the thing, guys. I don't know. So hopefully word of mouth for those who haven't actually played it is taking over for the internet. Well, I can't wait to get my review out when I complete it, but it's way too early. If you have multiple switches and you have your account on them, you're a bit low. Hey, Will. Hope you're doing good. So that's pretty much with the news. Well, finishing off the news, I was going to stream. I know this is a PlayStation channel. I was going to stream the Nintendo Direct, but one of my good friends needs help moving. So, and it's on Wednesday. So we're not going to do it. So Thursday, we are going to react to this game. We're going to react to the Nintendo Switch 2. And Ray, thank you for the gifted membership. We're at 65 likes. Guys, can we get to 100? I don't know if there's any of you excited for the Nintendo Switch 2. Well, we're going to finish off this new stream talking about the Nintendo Switch 2. AJ, thank you. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the Neutronians. Ray, thank you, my friend. You're a legend, as always. So, Nintendo Switch 2. I'm going to see it. At this moment in time, I do not play my Switch. So Thursday, we are going to react, before we play Assassin's Creed Shadows, we are going to react to the Nintendo Switch 2. The pricing, I assume the pre-orders are going to go up. I'm not sure about the Nintendo Switch 2, just because I just don't play my Switch. I thought it was very good what they did, although some people are a bit confused. Maybe I'm a bit confused with what they've done with digital purchases as well. Edgar, you're a legend. Welcome, Birchie.
Yeah, buddy.
Edgar, thank you, man. We've got some new members. You get to see some unseen footage from my videos.
Has become a member.
Early access. And that's what I mean. They will definitely need to drop some insane games on the Nintendo Switch 2. So let's just remind ourselves, because we are a gaming channel, and this is a big, big thing. This is a big thing. Now, let's just have a look at the trailer once more, and let's talk about it, shall we? Let's have a look at it, and let's just finish off this new stream. Man, I used to play my Switch all the time. You know that, guys? I used to play my Switch all the damn time. They would have to have some big games on here. I don't mind the joysticks. No Joy-Con drift. You set me up with that comment, didn't you? Simple. Coming out this year. They killed the trailer. So it seems very cool. I know people like the Steam Deck and stuff like that, but I think like Nintendo are so big they can literally do what they want. The question is, what are the games going to be at launch? Now we're assuming Super Mario Kart or Mario Kart 9. Is that enough for me to buy it? No, I don't think so. I love Mario Kart, but I've played it so much, and I feel like it's a game you could just go back to. It will definitely be the biggest selling game. If there's like a Mario Odyssey 2... Now, I used to play my Switch so much throughout lockdown. I was playing a shitload of Animal Crossing before I got the PS5. My PS4 was on the brink, so I was just playing my Switch. And then when I got my PS5, I was like, wow, I've got so many games that I want to play. So we're just going to have a look at this article. Nintendo Switch 2 launch game leaks ahead of official reveal. Really? Let's see. So the Nintendo Switch 2 leaker, Nash Weedle, recently shared a tweet that merely consisted of some emojis, which immediately confused several of the people in the replies. A fire symbol, a fleur-de-lis symbol, and the number 2. And the people in the comments threw out some rather off-the-wall guesses. Saints Row 2, Minecraft 2, what? Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and Dragon Quest, is that 7? The Flames of Fate? Okay, I'm not sure what the guy was cooking with the last one. However, it's more than likely that Nash Noodle actually meant was Fire Emblem, and assumedly the 2 stands for the Nintendo Switch 2. It's not entirely unfeasible. I mean, the last Fire Emblem game we got was in 2023. However, I should point out Nash Noodle has been a little inconsistent. On the plus side, there are a few 2 days until we go. Bro, that's 12. Whoops. You see how... Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm so dumb. Roman numerals, I'm terrible. Yeah. Maths, I'll be honest. I failed 3 times of GCSEs. I failed 3 times. It's a flipping 10. Is that right? Hey, maths wasn't my strong point, all right? Allow me. X equals 10. Gotcha. So, with this Nintendo Switch, pre-orders is expected to launch the Switch 2 later this year, with the original Switch being as popular as ever. So far, we only know about a new Mario Kart coming to the system. What games are you hoping to see? Thank you, Reno. You know what? We've got a maths lesson as well in this stream. Yeah. You know what? I just didn't click with maths, all right? You know what? We all learn different. Now you're confusing me. Flipping hell. Stop with all these things. Now I'm confused. Why is IV for... No, I don't even want to know. You played Final Fantasy 7. I thought that was 7. April Fools. Even though it's tomorrow. See? I got ya. See how I made you think I didn't know that? Ha! Who's dumb? I made you think I couldn't do that. April Fools. Got ya. Did I say, huh? I don't know what I'm talking about now. See? Guys, I'm sorry. You're dumb. Got ya. Who had the last laugh last? Laughter. Oh, yeah, I know they're not numbers, but still. Yeah, my maths is the worst. You know when I do maths sometimes, I'm like, listen, I used to work at a nightclub, And then I was like, at school, I was like, why do I even need to learn maths? I don't. And then they were like, yeah, you need to learn the total amount of the drinks by yourself. So I'd be like, so like someone gave me a £20. It came to £16.50, £17.50, £18.50, £19. Here's your £3.50 change. And they're like, did you just work that out with your fingers? I'm like, no. No. I haven't pre-ordered anything yet. So, Nintendo Switch 2. Damn. I need a drink of water so badly. I know, Anna. I know. Quick, someone bought 2 drinks. They're £12.50, £20, £13.50, £14.50, 15. Wait, 13, 14, 15, no. Here's your £7.50 change. Tell you what, guys, it's hard. It's hard being in my brain. Yeah, back then, we weren't allowed. Anyways, Nintendo Switch 2, where we're going to see it on Thursday. Obviously, you'll see it on Wednesday. I just wonder what the games are. I just wonder what the games are for this Nintendo Switch 2. Thanks, Anna. We can suck together. Yeah, that's fine. Totally. Totally. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. There's a PS5 update for Days Gone. So that is the end of the news stream. Unfortunately, I have to go back to work today, but we are going to finish. Someone wanted to know my trophies for the PS5 for Assassin's Creed Shadows. So just to let you know, I've actually got quite a few trophies, which I'm just going to show you before we unfortunately end this very short stream today. Well, you got to remember, back when I was 18, it was different. What phone did I have back then? Can't even remember. So the trophies on Assassin's Creed Shadows, my friends. So at the minute, we are looking at... I've got 15 trophies so far. I feel like that's pretty good. So 15 trophies so far. Complete the prologue. We still got a hell of a lot of trophies to go. And equip legendary gear in all slots. Well, we've done that. Perform a landing roll. Oh, I could do that now. Fully upgrade your rations. Fully upgrade your tools and ammo. Find a legendary piece of each type. Guys, 76 likes. Well, we've literally got an hour. So I'm thinking that we might be able to get a little bit of game time in. Just a little bit, guys. Just a little bit. You have 2 more than me. Ha ha. We're going to take a quick break and we're going to finish off this stream with Assassin's Creed Mirage. All right? So we've still got at least an hour. So we're going to be right back, guys. Thank you for joining this stream. We're going to play a little bit of Assassin's Creed Shadows. So we're not going anywhere. All right? Okay? All right. So we'll be right back. Thank you for joining. All right, we're gonna play a little bit of Assassin's Creed Mirage, and got my water here. I needed some water. I was dehydrated. We'll play a little bit before I have to go back to work, unfortunately. Obviously, as you know, when we play games or new games, I know I said Mirage, I was joking. Don't worry, I knew what I was saying. We're playing Assassin's Creed Shadows. Don't know why I said Mirage. Did I say Mirage again? What? When we play games, we dress up as, you know, the main protagonist. You know? Yeah, I know. This hair was actually under. So, at the minute, what I've been doing in this game, I have to insert it. Yes, that would probably help. Oh, some virtual currency, guys. Virtual currency. So, if you didn't know, guys, this is my hair. This is my real hair. My real hair. Oh, Els loves it. Not really. Yeah, man. Let's go. So, Ubisoft. Next, it'll be Tencent. Of course, it's collecting online. So, I'll show you what I've been doing. Oh, stop. All right, let's forget about the Roman numerals, yeah? Yeah, let's forget about that, yeah? Now way. Imagine that. I'm dressed up as Yasuke, and we've only played a little bit of him at the start. So, here we are. There's a cat here. Yeah, that's the one thing as well. The enemies don't come to the roof. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So, I'm looking for something. So, loot the note. It is in central Kyoto, Yamashiro. It's the north of Kanto. It was seen inside the Fury. Ah, here we are. So we're right here. It was seen inside. So turn around. It's inside here then. I don't know. See, I don't know what I'm doing. Not that I know what I'm doing. Maybe it's this guy here. Or maybe it's there. No, I'm going to get the trophies myself. So the note is there. I think we should kill him. You know what? Nothing happens anyway.
This is the new patrol route for Jiro.
Ah.
Time to put myself in his path to test his sword.
Yeah, they can see you. I have to say, don't worry. Jiro's new patrol has been shared. We alternate accompany him to the south. So we got the new patrol route. Don't worry, he deserved it. He's carrying. See, look, he's carrying on with work. You see, be like him. So objectives. So from here, this guard has lost the. Okay, here we go. Assassinate Takashi Jiro. He's in. So let's untrack it. Track this. Well, you know, this is the outfit I got. So we need to assassinate. He's in southern Kyoto. Problem is, I could send out a scout. He patrols south of Honnoji. So where's Honnoji? Here. So if I do this, That's done nothing. This is non-canon mode. Oh, are we doing it here? Dispatch here. There we go. He's there. Okay. I know I shouldn't really use my scouts, but we're going to fast travel here. And Mark, thank you for the subscription, my friend. Sari, thank you for joining. Let's go. Obviously, on Thursday, we will be playing more of this game. Oh, so I can... okay. Oh, I use some of Else's... The problem is, I think it's the capture card, guys. So if the quality isn't as good... I think it's something I need to change with this capture card in my settings. I know it might look 30. Oh, I've gone to the wrong thing. Of course, they make it hard for you to. So, unfortunately, this is 60 FPS, but I need to figure out my settings. So, I apologize for it being like, look, because it is in performance. You know what? Let's see what quality looks like. No. Okay, let's reload the game. Let's just see. I need. There's something I need to change within. Oh, now it is definitely 30. You probably. I'm interested to see what it looks like. I bet it looks the same to you. Wow. Have to say, even though it's 30 FPS, it does look mad. I'm using an Elgato 4KX. But there's obviously something that I need to change. I'm going to change it back. So I apologize, guys. I'm not very technical. So I need my friend to help me out with these. Oh, I got balance. What's balance? Fidelity mode to. Oh, it targets 40 FPS, but we're going to keep it on apply. It's definitely my settings. Yeah, because I can see it looks like 30. It's a bit choppy. But I apologize, guys. We're part-time, man. You know, we're getting better. The color's better. You know, I am gonna refrain from using scouts. You know what? Did I just There we go. So assassinate. Is he here? Question is, where is he? Is that him here? I think that's our target there, right? Wait, I don't think it is. Where is he? There he is. Except he's got some... We need to think this through. Yeah, Joseph, that's the one I've got. Let's plan this out, shall we? So we've got quite a lot of guards here. Who, me? Why is he... Okay.
I have trained every day for this moment.
What the hell?
Note was so important. This
Did you
woman
see what
risked her life
happened?
to give it to Jiro. I should find it.
He didn't realize he was being... Christian, happy birthday. Christian, happy birthday, my friend. Have a great day. Did you see what happened there? So I got to him, and then he went back, then I could assassinate him again. So there's more people to assassinate. That's so funny. So he's killed. Takashi Jiro, whose shield from is dead. Did you see? You saw he was so confused. Let's check the inventory, shall we? Right. Bro was so confused. So I stabbed him. He didn't realize, so then I could assassinate him again. Okay. That's okay. It's not a bad thing. So who's this guy? Kill the executioner. What level is he though? 2000. He is in... Okay, so we're not going to send any scouts. Yeah, you need this outfit for sure. So, at the minute, where am I? I'm here. So, what level is this area here? What's this? Investigate the area. This is a rumor. So, you know what? I am going to do some... let's go over here. Let's get my realistic mount, shall we? Look at my horse. Oh, yeah, I'm going to try and sort out these settings for Thursday, guys. I'm going to try and get it to a full 60 FPS. I have to say, just riding around does look very cool. It was much better. It's much better exploring Japan than it is in Valhalla than England. England was just so... Look at the colors. I'm definitely blended in now. Look at this. This is nuts. Oh. Wow. Anything up here? So let's just have a look around. Anything around? Well, Joseph, wow, that talk about value for money. You spent 300 hours on wow. Oh my, I can feel my wisdom teeth. What's this? Yeah, it's true. You can't knock how my teeth. That's the thing, is how boring will it get? That I agree. Because it does look great and then you're like, okay, well, what's the point? Okay, so what's this? See, this stuff like that. Find the lost pages. If you're just exploring, that's why I think Rise of the Ronin is... Paid $10 for the map. I'm not... No chance. Imagine that. You can actually pay to unlock the map. That's crazy. They're just like, you know what? We know it takes long. We're just not going to do it. Nuts. Yeah, I'm going dentist tomorrow. I reckon I'll need these wisdom teeth out. So, I think these are one of the most... Like, here. Like, these are kind of like the most pointless... finding these codec pages. It's just very like, okay. Okay, she nearly fell there. But don't worry, we're going to find these codec pages. Don't worry. Hopefully they just take the... And there's one up there. I think the other side missions with the meditation, it goes into a mission, was so good. This, I'm just like, okay. All right, well, we just got lane 3. Like, why is this even chilling here anyway? Yeah, they're just there to, oh look, you did it, to get a knowledge. Look, I've done a tick. It's just a bit like, okay. There's a lot to investigate here. Well, we're going to investigate the area. And this is what I mean by what I was saying earlier. The game looks so beautiful. The only problem is that you can't do much with these NPCs. Dopamine too. Oh, no, I disagree. There is no way for me. Ghost of Tsushima is just unbelievable. For me, it's... me personally, I don't think it's in the same league. This is just like your typical Assassin's Creed. If you like this sort of game, great. Like, the, you know, the tick-off formula. But with Ghost of Tsushima, the story is so good. Let's get our mount. Yeah, it feels very empty at the same time. Come here, dragon. It's so rich, but yet not so rich. Does that make sense? But I can switch off. These games, I feel like you can just switch off in terms of... I feel like Kingdom Come, I'm like very switched on, you know? Very switched on with what's going on. Ghost of Tsushima is like... Could be... It's like my best game of all time, probably.
What is all that racket?
I don't know what's going on here.
I will save you some time. There are no yokai!
What are you talking about?
That is why you are here. That is why everyone comes here. They scream.
Did you?
Yokai!
No, really, DJ Chip? No.
To hunt them down. But every time there is
Gregor,
no
how are you doing?
yokai.
Then what are the people seeing?
Last week, villagers saw a creature with a snake tongue licking the floor of the bathhouse. They came to me screaming, "Yokai!"
My father told me about the
You might need a
Akaname,
break.
and I have never wanted to visit a bathhouse.
No. No yokai! He was a man! Was he deranged? Yes. Was his tongue very long? Yes. Was he thirsty? Also yes. But was he yokai?
No?
No! Let me ask you something. Do you believe
Who is this
in
yokai? Oh. I don't know who this yokai is.
I've never seen one, but there must be an explanation for some of the things I've seen or heard or fears I've felt.
I have heard all the stories. I investigated each and every one, and always there is a logical explanation. I am old and tired. You are young and strong. I give the last of these rumors to you. Prove to yourself, and everyone else, there are no yokai.
Okay.
I'm no yokai hunter, but if I come across any in my travels, you will be the first to know.
Come back when all the rumors of yokai are dead.
I'm sure they're going to be real. So we've got multiple quests. Okay. I want to know what this yokai... Okay, so you know when we said everything looks very empty, so things start unlocking. Oh my gosh, there's more people. Oh. So how many... There's a lot of people to kill. Oh, and these are level 28, 38, 16, 22. Okay. Okay, dokie. Okay. Kill the executioner. Level 12. 12. Okay, all 12. But yeah, I thought this is just one of those games you can literally switch off to. Now, where's that? Where's my objectives? Why is it like this? Ah. Level 22. Okay. So we are here at the minute. And what I like to do, and even though it might get boring, is tick off everything. And I feel like this is where the game gets very, very... if long. It's so beautiful to explore, but there's just no... If I was to just do the main missions, it's probably better to do. But they make it in a way where you're like, no, let me just tick off one more thing, you know? But that's what I mean. It's a, like... Can I go that way? Or you can pay to unlock. Hello, animals. I felt like Rise of the Ronin was a lot less things to do, you know? Tell you what, P, you are a pro gamer. Anything here? Got some... Oh, thank you very much, my friends. Oh god, I've got to climb all the way up here. Oh, how do we, Sumit, how you doing? Just one more checkpoint. One more. I hope you're doing good. We have synchronized, guys. We have synchronized. So, what have we done? And this is what you could literally be doing for a very long time. Imagine all of this to unlock. Flipping out. I know it's optional, guys, but you want to make the most out of it. We're going to do it. We are going to do it. Oh, I want to play the first Berserker. But we need to complete this game. And you know, I'm not going to probably do... My aim for the review is to kind of do everything. Like, 100% everything. But I'm not sure if that's even possible. That's the only problem. Let's, do you know what I mean? Thank you, Budgie. Yeah, I've, the hair transplant just took an immediate growth to my hair. And look at me now. Oh, well, you know what? Should we kill someone?
I want you to pay attention to me.
You do not look like a legitimate...
Do I not look suspicious?
Keep out of this. I'm collecting taxes here. All quite legitimate. You're mine. Action!
Come on in. Oh. Come on, get your... There we go. These ones are quite hard because... Well, actually, I say that. So, come on and do something. He's dead. Hello. I'm gonna kill you. One more and you're dead.
Stuart taught me well.
So let's... Oh, so you can actually speak to it. Okay.
Thank you for your help.
You're
The
welcome.
roads are getting more and more dangerous these days. What can I do to thank you?
Maybe unlock... Oh. Oh, so you can do scout, intel...
Please consider helping the scouts of my cause.
Why is that eyes like that? Okay. Yeah, well, you know, it did break up, oh, you can change your stance as well. I don't know why. Is this where you like just jump off? It looks very cool. Weird. So we've got another viewpoint here. Anything here? Huh. So we have got some thingamajigs here. I wonder how long this game is going to take. It does feel more like a... Not yet. I haven't even got to Yasuke yet, or Yasuke. Observe. I haven't got to Yasuke yet, guys. So this is literally what I'm going to try and do as much of this as possible. Yeah, as much as I can. Let's go over here. Before, and then maybe on Thursday, we're actually going to do some interesting missions. Do you know what I mean? Gosh, over 100. Okay, so... What's this? Oh, we got some... Oh, guys, don't worry. We've got some more... Codex pages. How do we get to it? Oh, some more Codex pages. How do we get to it? Okay, just teach me how to climb this tree. Okay. This is the only bit I'll say. I know it's optional, but you know when it makes you want to do it. I can't just go past them. It's like, oh, I just need to collect 3. One over there. You know, guys, I'm going to change the... I'm going to change the settings of this for... Wait, there's one there.
I need to paint this. You're Too far away. I need to
Alright,
be
don't-
quiet. Perfect
Well, we-
spot.
Don't know what I'm painting. What am I painting? A fish. But this is quite cool. I don't mind this. But doing the codex pages, they're just...
Perfect.
I'm level 14. Lovely. Japanese gardens. Koi fish. So we've done that. And where's the other codex page? We've still got some codex pages, guys. So extra skills. So oh wait, did we get it? Oh no, we completed it, didn't we? Wait, what's this? Oh, this is the okay. Is this the meditation? So this I like. Is this the meditation? There we go. Okay. So. Okay. Oh, I'm going to forget this. This is harder. I'm getting it wrong.
I am resilient. A bending branch in the rain.
This is good. Because it goes into the past sometimes. Okay, it hasn't today. Oh, okay, usually it does. But I guess it doesn't always. So we got a knowledge point for that. So I'm assuming you get oh, knowledge rank 3 now. So we've unlocked the Tanto. Oh, I see. So now we can okay. I see. What's this? Well, I've only got 1 point, so okay, so now you can get the mastery. Okay, so it unlocks. Okay, so you got knowledge 3, 4, and 5. I'm assuming. Okay, I see what you mean. So the more you unlock, okay. So you can do double assassinations. That would be good. Oh, you can do... That's what I need. So, honestly, this is... I think I'm just going to be doing until... But... I'm just going from one place to another. Which is fine. I don't mind it. You're going to see me on Thursday. Why have you unlocked the whole map? I didn't pay for it. Oh, there's some... Well, there's something
I see
here.
you. I need to be quiet.
Oh. What is...
No sudden moves, Naue.
Alright, well... Alright, well, can you stop fighting so I can draw?
I'm too loud.
Well, I didn't do nothing. Oh, well, that's done. We'll come back to that. Though I'm not paying to open up the map. And you shouldn't need to either. Okay, so like, this is cool. It's like the codex pages, but all you do is honor the shrines. I think this is where they're kind of lacking. It's like stuff like this. I just press a button. I pray. And we're talking about an Assassin's Creed game that has been going since 2007. And then I assume I go to the next one where... Is it here? Let's try and find it. Where is it? Where's the other one? It's beautiful, don't get me wrong. I think this game, if you don't do like the side missions and everything like that, I think this is where this game might feel better because it's... I think it must be over here. Am I here to pray here? No? Okay, so it's not there. Here? No. Sorry, we'll find it. We'll find the second one. There it is. I think it's definitely... I think with all the negativity, as soon as we started playing it, the main story, the combat, it's definitely exceeded what I was thinking for sure. But the more I play it, the more it's just... It's like, man, you should be... Assassin's Creed should be on another level by now. You know? That's just me. So there's parts of it that are good at the minute. And this is someone that's played... Listen, we've played 13 hours now. So... We've played 13 hours of the game. Can I just run up here? Is it... Sometimes you could just... No. Sometimes... Oh, for flip's sake. Really, Noway? You ain't got better shoes? Can you run up here? There we go. There you go, Noway. That's the thing. I know, but I just think it's a shame. And let's see, we're going to judge this game on completing it from start to finish. But, listen, I am enjoying it. And I'm probably going to say, what I can imagine I'm going to think is more or less...
I don't want trouble.
Oh, well, they've already seen me. Finishes are good. I'll take that, thank you. Uh-oh. Let's see what they do. Are they clever?
I won't take up like you.
Well, you're dead. He's massive. This guy's massive. But they are pretty easy, to be fair. Any more? That's pretty easy. Anything here? So is that any... Have we got anything else? Okay, so some more supplies. Oh, is he alive or... I don't think he is. Anything else here? That's pretty much it. That's a camp right there. So that's the thing. It's interesting. Yeah. Anyways, I need to do more of this. What's the time? I need to go, guys. It's been great. I know it's a short one today. We've done a new stream. Thank you for joining. I have to get back to work, my real job, or my main job, shall I say. And I will catch you on Thursday. There's no video this week because I'm planning my next Kingdom Come and it's taking a long time. So I will see you on Thursday. Have a great week. Enjoy the Nintendo Switch 2 release or reveal. So I'm interested to see that on Wednesday. So guys, thank you for the support. Can we get up to 100 likes even after this stream? You are the best. I'm going to take this wig off. It's getting hot. Love Gaming Neutro.